Hey folks, it wasn't very widespread, but there was rain in the valley today. We'll watch this loop one more time going back to earlier this evening. That's not it, but wait for it. It's going to start over and you'll see some stuff fire up in Willacy County, and then it moves into Hidalgo County, and then poof, it's gone, and that's the end of that. This shows where rain fell, and boy was it spotty. Most folks saw nothing, but those who did get rained on actually picked up a decent amount out here near Losada. Doppler says 0.8 of an inch. Our storm tracker there says he had an inch in his rain gauge. And out around Fayetteville, out around the Edinburgh Airport, north of town, a little more than a half an inch. But again, notice how isolated it was. Most folks saw absolutely nothing except that big cloud off on the horizon, which has since moved on out of the region, leaving us with a clear sky tonight. Once again, a nice night for planet viewing and moon viewing. It's pretty out there. Now, here's what Future Trek says. Overnight, basically nothing. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies again. The sea breeze tries again tomorrow. I mean, there could be a shower in maybe one spot, but probably even less than what we saw today. Same thing on Friday. We're calling for a dry forecast, but it's one of those things where one location, again, like today, could pick up a brief shower, but for the most part, we're dry through the next 3 days. We just don't see anything big. And I mean, today for most of us was a dry day, and that's what the next few days will be as well. These are temperatures, still 91 in Rio Grande City, 89 right now in McAllen, 83 Harlingen, 84 in Port Isabel. The low temperatures tonight under mostly clear skies, upper 70s, low 80s across the region. And then tomorrow we're back over 100 again from Weslaco on westward and really close to 100. Raymondville at Harlingen, even Brownsville at 97, the beach about 89. Normal high now is down to 96, and we're looking at 100 to 199 the next 3 days. We're not going to break records, but we're certainly going to be above average. Texas, for the most part, quiet today. The big ridge is built in, the upper level high, the high aloft up in the upper atmosphere. So fronts kind of bounce around the high, but nothing can go through the high. It all kind of goes around it. So all the main cool air masses stay way north. All the tropical air stays way south, and we end up with virtually nothing. The high represents warm air in the upper atmosphere, stable air, so you don't get much if you're anywhere close to it. Well, by the end of the weekend, first part of next week, that high kind of lifts a little bit to the north and opens the door for some moisture to sneak in as early as Sunday, and then for much of next week we'll have enough moisture around for maybe isolated showers each afternoon on the sea breeze, but not much because there's just not much to work with. Our side of the tropics, boy, the Atlantic, Caribbean, Gulf, absolutely nothing happening right now. Pacific side, of course, we're watching Category 4 Hurricane Lane. Look at the eye on that thing. Very impressive. Hawaiian Islands up here, the big island right there. The wind field around this is pretty good size, but of course it's not just the wind, it's the rain. The rain's going to be one of the big deals. This is the wind forecast, kind of sideswiping the big island tomorrow, and then Friday, Honolulu's up there, so Oahu going to see some wind, but they're also going to see some big time rainfall as that sneaks by them. So they're battening down the hatches, getting ready for a pretty good storm. For us, though, nothing like that. Clear and warm tonight, 79. Tomorrow back up to 100. Plenty of sunshine. A hot day once again. And that goes for Friday as well. Saturday and Sunday, we bump it down to 99. Not much change. Early next week, we talked about those isolated showers that could show up 10 to 20% at this point. Nothing big, but at least the shot working its way back into the forecast. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.